We get more
We
subscribers?
get to 5K, baby.
Cheers to 5K. Sonny.
I'd have a beer to that.
Cheers. I'd have a beer. All right. Welcome back to I'd Have a Beer. The I'd Have a Beer podcast is presented by Iron Soul. Go check them out. All their information will be in the bio below. New episodes out every week, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Mike, tell them what to do.
Slam those buttons. You're going to want to slam those buttons.
We are on the road to 10,000 subs. You know why? Because we just hit 5,000 subs. Thank you guys.
We did it. We did it.
We did it. We have a special treat for you guys later in the show to show you our appreciation for 5,000 subs. We appreciate you guys. Hit the follow on all of our social media at IHAB Podcast. Mike, tell the peeps what's coming up.
We got it all this week. We got the men's Final Four coming up. We got the women's Final Four coming up. And most importantly, we have the I'd Have a Beer Final Four coming up. Up to you. Who goes to the finals? We got a Bugatti bets. Of course, he's in the house. We're going to go over our favorite April Fool's joke that we've ever seen. Some recent, some from the past. And I got a little game for Manny to play. He doesn't even know himself what it is. And let's get into it. I'd have a beer.
I actually need this beer. I've had a long day. Oh.
This tastes good. That's going to taste real good.
Yeah. That's good. The mic stand tonight, give you a little glimpse of the mic stand tonight. You know,
nice.
Didn't know there's a $250 cleaning fee for smoking. I feel like, that's probably right.
Yeah. I say make a mess anyway. See what's up. See if they're about it.
No, it's okay.
The Final Four are here for the men's national championship game. March Madness, baby. They're here. It's no other. Exactly what we predicted. NC State versus Purdue. And on the other side, it's Alabama versus UConn. UConn's trying to go back to back this year. Yeah, you're there for Alabama, huh?
It's all about that time, baby. Yeah.
Say, I'm getting a piss unless it's Roll Tide. That's what they say. But
yes,
that's what
UConn is close to going back to back and making history or being a part of history. Yes. Valid point.
I'd love to see it. Right now, it's looking like UConn should beat Alabama and Purdue should beat NC State. That's what they're saying. What would you like to see in the Final Four for the men's?
I like Dan Hurley as a coach, okay? This guy was like a teacher. I don't know the specifics on it, but this guy was like a teacher, math teacher before he became the UConn head coach. Now he's on the verge. Is he the best college basketball coach now if he goes and wins 2 in a row? I'm going for UConn just for that reason. And you know what? If I throw a rock from where I live, out of all the schools left in the Final Four, UConn is the closest to me. So, let's go Connecticut, baby. Let's go.
Connecticut's kind of close to Kentucky if you say it quick enough. And that's basically who we had to win.
You know what? I like the logic, and they're not
both
wrong.
blue and white. Both blue and white.
And I almost had a slip
up
there.
They're both Huskies.
Okay.
No, one's a Wildcat. One's a Wildcat.
Well, yeah, that's right. I didn't know what it was that time.
Yeah. and your champion is the Kentucky. What are they?
It was a long day. We went through every matchup. By that time, I was fried. And then what do you know?
Yeah.
They got knocked out first round anyway. But we're not talking about them. We're talking about UConn Huskies here. I like it. If not the Huskies, who would you like?
I don't really, honestly, out of all 4 of these teams, I don't give a piss unless it's Alabama. Roll Tide, baby. Roll Tide. Baby. Why not give Alabama a win? I don't think I've ever seen Alabama win the national championship.
I think this is their first time in program history going to the Final Fours. So
that's incredible. I'd love to see them continue on. That would be the best. Be the best. But it was an exciting weekend for the men's, but it was also an exciting weekend for the women's. The Elite Eight broken down to the Final Four. And if you didn't catch it last night, Iowa, Caitlin Clark, revenge game, a 40-burger. They had defenders out there saying, what else am I supposed to do? What is it that you want me to do?
Nothing.
Okay,
They couldn't do
nothing.
anything. She was shooting from like half court, making these shots.
That's
No
it.
wonder she broke the all-time scoring title, because this girl's just putting up threes like it's
Just
nobody's
hucking it.
business from like the NBA line. Electric.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'll make the debate right now. I think that Iowa LSU women's game last night might have been more entertaining than some of these. 100%. Some of these men's games, 100%. The draw, crazy.
They were the most watched girls basketball game this year with 12 million viewers.
Yeah, and I was one of them, and that was the first time I ever watched a college women's basketball game from start to finish.
You were pumped, huh?
It was sick. I didn't realize it was in Albany, New York. I would have maybe traveled and tried to go to this case when it said
should have done that
live from Albany. I'm like, where are they, in the Bahamas? There's an Albany in the Bahamas. I'm like, this is it. No way. Albany, New York. Shout out. Clark got her revenge. Caitlin Clark got her revenge. We can't skip over that.
Too. I love that. So prior to the game, Keish, what's her name? Alicia something.
Risa Clark.
Yeah, Angel Reese
Witherspoon. Yep.
No, Angel Reese.
Oh, Angel Reese. Yep.
I'm looking at it right here. Angel Reese, before the game, put a tiara on the benches of Iowa, showing that they're the queens. Okay.
Yeah.
And Caitlin Clark says, I'll take that. I'll take that from you. Cuts down the nets in front of her face. Fast forward to the end of the game. Angel Reese is crying in the post credits, and she done got one of these. She ain't getting another one of these. Crazy.
I hope they win it all. They got one more. They got 2 more jobs to do. 2 more jobs.
2 more. I said it from the beginning. I was gonna win. I hold to it. I knew they were gonna win. I had them on a long parlay with 4 other winners on other championships. And Houston did not make it to the men, so that's over. But Iowa is going to win this one. I know it for sure. But on the other side of that bracket is North Carolina State versus South Carolina.
Oh, women's.
North Carolina versus South Carolina. This is what's known as Civil War, okay? Our state above your state, meeting at the school in the middle to play for who's better.
Right.
I love it. North Carolina wins. North Carolina wins. North Carolina wins and takes down, which seems to be, they're the number 1 seed right now, so South Carolina. Seems to be an unstoppable South Carolina. I'm pretty sure they're the Gamecocks. Correct me if I'm wrong.
You got it. That's what they are. You got it.
That's what they are.
I'll make a little side action with you right now. I'm gonna hold this mic. I'm gonna hold this up like this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna talk to the invisible audience in my hotel room. I'm gonna make a side bet with Mikey Bugatti right now. I will take the Gamecocks in this matchup. Okay. You're taking North Carolina?
NC State. I'm taking NC State.
Oh, you're taking NC State.
And you're taking South Carolina, the Gamecocks.
I'll take the Gamecocks, I'll take the Gamecocks, South Carolina. You got NC State. Let's make a little side wager here. I say winner. I'm feeling beers. I'm feeling like there's got to be a beer.
Here's what I'm feeling. I think loser live takes 2 shots of gin on film. Yeah, no one likes gin.
Yes. At the start of the next podcast.
At the start of the next podcast will be the first video we put up for that week. Just clean 2 shots. But you can't make a face. If you make a face, you got to take another shot.
Go ahead.
Okay.
For people listening, we are shaking hands virtually right now. Yes.
Handshakes.
All right, lock that in. Okay.
Enough about the men's. Enough about the women's. Beer is universal. Beer is here to play. Here is beer to never go away. And the final 4 in the I'd Have a Beer bracket is here. Thanks to you, the fans who out there and voted. Your final 4 is Corona versus Modelo, Bud Light versus Michelob Ultra.
Wow.
This is tough. I wouldn't even know how I would vote.
I'd have all those beers. So this is tough.
I'd have every one of those beers. The thing is,
we got to light
into this. This is how I go about it. I walk into a gas station, and in one cooler, there's only these 4 beers. That's the decision I have to make. Which one am I pulling out and going to the party with? Wow. That's how I decide here. But
that's
I'm not
a tough
voting.
Decision.
It is a tough decision, and I'm not even voting. I don't know who's gonna win.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we need you to take us home here and continue to vote on who is playing who in the finals to be crowned the 2024 I'd Have a Beer March Madness Bracket Challenge down Final
I'm not
Four.
even.
That's it.
I'm not even biased to any of the 4 beers. Any of the 4 beers in would be all right with me. That would be okay with me.
Any of the 4 beers, like you said, particularly,
Would be
the most refreshing. Yeah.
the most Mexican could be the
Michelob
best.
Ultra.
I don't care what cerveza you pick.
I see what you did there.
But Manny's right. It's up to the fans, not to us. Who's going to the end here? You got to go and vote. It's the only way. You'll see this up soon on all our social media. Corona, Modelo, Bud Light, Michelob Ultra. Let us know. Let us know who's going to win, who's going to the finals, and we'll be there. We'll be there with you.
Wow. What does the winner get? What is it? Are we just going to drink that beer? Like, what's, once this is crowned, like what? Well, obviously it's a great honor for winning this.
Case race.
Okay, well, you're chanting case race, and to all of my friends that are out there that are listening, you better turn the radio up at this point in time because I summon you.
Case race, live stream, 4v4, case race.
All right. And there's a particular gentleman out there that feels I got the best of him during a case race that we did many years ago. So this could be redemption for you, buddy. I know who you know out there. I know who you know who you are.
I know who you are. You know who you know I am.
Okay?
Yeah, I know who you know. We will get to the case race. We'll talk about specific and rules when we get there. But right now, we don't even know which beer it's going to be.
Right.
We don't even know. But there is one thing I do know. Is Mikey Bugatti is in the building.
God.
And he knows the future.
He knows.
Get nice and close here. Because he knows the future. If you live in North Carolina for this coming weekend, you're in the right state right now. Manny, ask me why that is. Why is North Carolina the place to be this weekend?
Mike, why is that the place to be this weekend?
Great question. So glad you could ask. The reason is North Carolina State is going to beat Purdue in the men's national championship semifinals. And in the women's March Madness, North Carolina State is going to beat South Carolina. And they're both going to the championship game in the national championship. All right. North Carolina is going to be unhinged. There is going to be a mass amount of celebrations going on. And if you give me $100 this weekend to bet on North Carolina to win both these games, you'll be ready with $2,800 in your pocket. North Carolina is the bet of the week. You know exactly what to do, Manny Mozz. Call the bank and let them know North Carolina is your deposit. I put the money in the listener's pocket to get us more listeners. And you know what happens when we get more listeners, Manny Mozz?
What happens? We get more subscribers?
We get to 5K, baby. And that's what we did. We've been to 5K. Woo!
Cheers to 5K, Sonny.
I'd have a beer to that.
Cheers. I'd have a beer. All right. Road to 10K. We'll smoke cigarettes at 10K.
I like when comedies. I don't take news seriously on April 1st because I see all the crazy stuff and I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, you got to stay off social media.
They could say we're going to war with Russia and I'd be like, dope. I don't believe it until I see it tomorrow. What is the funniest April?
Low key, imagine a tweet came out on April 1st from Joe Biden official Twitter that said, Trump actually won the 2020 election.
That would be hilarious.
Imagine that. From Joe Biden's official Twitter, he goes, Trump actually won the 2020 election.
Like ... LOL. Like he's fucking around.
Yeah.
Wow, April it would 1st. Be an eruption. I would watch from my balcony here of just chaos of people going to war with each other on the streets. Him in his fucking gold shoes that he came out with.
Did you buy those gold shoes?
They're not coming until October because they're such on back order, but they weren't that expensive.
Like $300, 3 something.
Yeah, which is not bad. I think it's what they're called, standing on business or something like that.
Yeah, but here's the problem with those shoes. Like I saw the shoes too. You know, maybe you wouldn't wear them. You just put them on display, but like
I'm definitely not going to wear them.
Yeah, like that's right. When he decided, like, all right, these are my shoes. That's the shoe he went with. That high top, like Adidas shoe from the 80s or whatever that was.
It looks like the gold shoes that Zeus's little mail carrier used to wear that helps him fly.
Yeah,
that's what it looks like. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Great.
Yeah. Poor choice on his front, but they're the something for freedom fighters. That's it. Freedom fighters. That's what they're called.
Sure.
Freedom Fighter 305s or something like that.
Yeah. 369s. Yep.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay.
Yeah, that would be the best April Fool. Yeah. So what I was going to ask is, what is your favorite April Fool's joke you've ever seen from a company? The Joe Biden one would be hilarious. What's something that you've actually seen though?
If you guys remember, if you don't remember, I'll jog your memory here. My favorite was Michael Strahan a few years back. He's famous for the gap in between his teeth. The April Fool's joke was he posted a video of him saying, "All right, the time has finally come. I straightened the gap in between my teeth, and I no longer have it." And he went to like a dentist office. He got this whole thing done. It looked like he got like veneer. Like it looked legitimate.
Nice.
And then the next day, he posted a picture again, April Fool's, and it was just, there it was, the split.
Big fucking.
But it was good.
That's amazing.
People were like death to Strahan, because it's like his trademark thing. How could you do this? A sellout.
Oh my God.
April Fool's.
A sellout because you guys want to fix his teeth.
Dude, people are fucking trolls on the internet.
Yeah. I saw one yesterday come out that made me laugh a little bit. And it was a video that they put out on TikTok. It was the Empire State Building. And they said, now announcing the highest Rainforest Cafe in the world. And they were putting a Rainforest Cafe on the 187th floor of the Empire State Building. It had me dying because I'm thinking to myself, imagine you take an elevator all the way to the top of this beautiful building and it opens up and you hear a gorilla like, and you're sitting next to a volcano fake erupting overlooking the city. And it's a children's theme restaurant. I thought that was tremendous.
April Fool's, there's a Chuck E. Cheese up top. Yep.
Yeah. It's a Chuck Cheese. Yeah. There's just a mouse waiting for you when the door opens.
It's just a Home Depot up top. They lied to you. No restaurant. It's just a Home Depot.
Speaking of internet trolls, you see that it's that white girl, blonde hair. She does those awkward dad jokes, and then she just kind of stares into the camera. Her name is Wise Words from Neve, Neve. Wise Words from Neve, Neve. That's her name. Are you on TikTok?
Neve. Yeah. No, I'm on Instagram.
That's fine. She'll pop up there.
I don't have TikTok.
That's okay. That's all right. Tell me when you get there.
All right. Wise Words from Neve. Well, yeah, she's got 596,000 views.
Let me see what video you're at. Show me what video you're at. It doesn't even matter. Go to any of the videos that she has. All right. Perfect. I got that one here. Perfect.
Okay. You want me to stop playing it?
Let's go to the comments. This is my favorite part. Here's the comments that I have on the video here.
Comments are turned off on this one.
I know why. Let me tell you some of the comments I have here.
Oh boy, Mike. What's going on with this here?
This is just her. She just posts regular videos, okay? And then people come up on here and they say the wildest things.
So there's some weirdos out
this is what they said. They said, hilarious. Edge me in a school zone. You're so funny. Fist me with two hands. Wow, you make me laugh.
April Fools.
April Fools. They're on here. And this one that says, that's crazy. Ha ha ha. Piss in my open wounds. Here's one. This is my favorite one that I've seen. Hashtag relatable. crush my balls with a sledgehammer.
What?
Why are they crucifying this girl like this?
Why her?
Here's another good one. This one says, so true. Go back in time and touch me when I was a little kid.
Oh, God. Guys, come on now. Come on now.
You're so funny. Disembowel me. Who's coming up with these?
Do you think that this is like how she got her rise to fame? The fucking comments?
I'm telling you, because the video's nothing wrong with her, but the video's not that great. You're just going on there saying something that I would probably say to someone when I'm at a gas station and be like, it should look like this. We look like 9-year-olds who had a bunch of money.
We were talking about how the lights in your car, it's the biggest myth ever. You've been lied to. We got no comments in the comment section about, people time traveling back in time, trying to kiss us.
Me. Yeah, that's not. So I don't know how it happened to her.
Are we jealous of that?
I kind of want those comments under the video. If someone's not commenting on here, if someone's not commenting on this video saying, "Oh my God, you guys are so funny," pee in my mouth, then I'm not interested.
And who is this again? This is wise words from
Neve. And all her videos are just here. I'll play another one for you, just for the.
You, but I'm starting to think I will never be old enough to know better.
Okay,
that's the whole video,
and she's literally. I mean, I'm just scrolling her page. She's like, it's not like she's,
not sexual,
in a bikini
it's not like
or
right, right. She just gets offended brutally in all the comments.
You think it's her face?
It could be her face.
Is it? Is their face just like calling for these comments in the section?
Yeah.
Like she's almost too happy in these videos. Maybe
that's what it is. That's what when Will Ferrell and Step Brothers, he's like, you just have one of those faces. I just want to punch. And he's like, is there something I can do about that, or how can I fix that for next time?
It's like no.
There's nothing about. She's just gonna get these comments for the rest of her life.
I mean, but you know what? Not bad. She's she's got 500,000 subscribers, and I'm sure. Yeah. I'm sure she quit her day job and now she just, whatever comes to her head, she's like, all right, you know what? What's good to do, when you're getting a lot of snow? Buy milk and eggs and bread. And then that's the video. And then the comments are like, yeah, I want to jam a fucking
You can't even say it because they're so wild. I'm
not filling in the blank. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, oh my God, you're so right. Come slaughter me in my sleep. And you're like, what are you saying?
Yeah. What were you for Halloween when you were 6? Yeah.
Yeah. It's like what the fuck? Okay.
God. So
so I saw a couple of those videos and I was scrolling through all her videos. I was crying. The amount of people who come up with wild stuff to say.
Dude, you can literally hilarious. That just goes to show you can make it doing anything.
And here we are. Chugging beer for 5K.
Here I am. Well, hey man, it could start with 5K, but the channel might take a turn. We might be doing just videos about, reading comments. I don't know.
People might enjoy that shit, We save them time. Time.
The case race could be huge,
That's going to be a good one. That's going to be a good game for you. Or speaking of games, I have a game for you. I haven't told you yet. I have a game for you.
Tell me. I like games.
We're speaking about college basketball. We're speaking about the women's, the men's. Manny, I got a game for you called Back to School. Okay? Back to School. I'm going to ask you a question, 1 through 12. First grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade. And if you get 3 wrong, you flunk out of school. That's it. You just got to be right. You just got to be right. Some are pretty easy. Some might test you. Some you should know. Don't look stupid.
Thanks for the heads up.
Are you ready to go to first grade?
I guess I'm ready to go back to first grade. Yes.
That's it. Let's go, Billy Madison, Manny Mozz. Here we go with your first grade question here. What's the color of a banana when it's ripe?
Green.
That's wrong. When it's ripe, is yellow.
Oh, yeah, that's tough.
So you fail first grade. That's a big X. Tried to give you a home run there. That's tough. When do you eat bananas?
It confused me. I thought.
How is that confusing?
Because nobody says the banana is ripe. It's either green. It's is it right from the fucking grocery store? It's green, and then when you take it home, it's yellow. That's what you know. That's it.
Is
That's
that
how I
what
do
you
my
told
grocery
the-
shopping.
Is that what you told
That's
the first grade teacher when she asked you that question?
I'm like,
What does
if I
ripe really mean, teach?
if I explained that to my first grade teacher, she would have been like, "Sir." She would have called me sir. She would have said, "Sir,
sir, you're in 5th grade now.
yeah. Did you drive here? Yeah."
Yeah. He's like,
Okay.
ripe, really ripe?
Yeah.
Okay,
right.
so that's wrong.
Yeah.
You got
What's
that
your
one.
credit score,
Yeah.
Miss Teacher?
Yeah. Somehow failed the first grade just now. Second grade question for you. What's the capital of the United States?
Is
These
it
are the easy questions.
Washington D.C.?
That's right. That's right. As he held open Siri on his phone as I said the question out loud.
No, phone's over here. No. Come on.
Okay,
Second grade was a breeze. First grade was tough.
First grade was tough. Third grade question. How many sides does a rhombus have?
That's not fair. That's not fair. You're gonna ask me about bananas. Now you're gonna ask me about a rhombus. Spell rhombus.
RHOMBUS. You're pissed.
Would you like to buy a vowel?
Yeah. Is that your final answer?
Okay. So how many sides? 6.
Yeah, wrong. 4. It's just a square, a little slanted. That's not good. This guy's going to flunk out before we get to high school. All right, 4th grade. What is the smallest planet in the solar system?
I had a crush on my teacher in 4th grade.
And what did she tell you about the solar system?
She told me about a lot of things, but the solar system wasn't on my mind.
All right, well, I could give you a hint. There's only 8 planets in this solar system.
So we're not Pluto's out of this.
Don't know what that is.
Okay. Smallest one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with.
Looking like a lot of typing going on over there.
No, I'm in deep thought. I'm playing with the case on my laptop here.
Okay.
Deep thought. I'm gonna go Mars. I don't know.
Mars. That's wrong. That's wrong again. You failed 4th grade. Don't know how you made it this far in life.
These are
supposed
planet?
to be the home run questions.
What's the smallest one?
Mercury.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that one doesn't even count either.
You know what?
Let's keep going.
Let me know when you travel to Mercury, and I'll take back everything I said tonight.
Okay, that I have to go there for it to be the smallest. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, these are going to go worse for you than I imagine. What's a formula to calculate a rectangle?
You ask the teacher for help.
It's length times width.
You just put your arm in the air. Hey.
That's another X. Okay, how about I give you this one's easy. This one's going to be easy.
Oh, yeah.
Who wrote Romeo and Juliet? This is the 6th grade question.
Dude, come on. Who wrote Romeo and Juliet?
You ever see those videos where the guy goes on the street, he's like, questions all Americans should know. You're that American that's fucking us up right now.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go tomorrow, guys. I will be around doctors, okay, in the OR, neurosurgeons.
I'm going to ask them.
I'm going to make a list of these 6 questions that you just asked me. And if they answer one of them wrong, I'm quitting my job on the spot because
you should.
This is fucked up. All right.
So who wrote Romeo and Juliet?
A man.
Yet?
Wait a minute.
Can
I buy a do I have any lifelines here?
You have no lifelines. This should be very easy.
Shakespeare.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
All right.
That's right. Look at you. Look at you.
I'm gonna have some beer.
Good thing I didn't give you multiple choice. You'd be fucking panicking. All right, here's another. Here's a
the
7th grade question.
C. The answer's always
seventh question for you here. First woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean.
Earhart. Amelia Earhart.
That's right. Look at this guy.
Suck me. I came on in the 5th grade. All right.
I started fucking. That's when the brain turned on after 6th grade.
Yeah. It was mush 1 through 4.
Here's another one. What's the largest ocean on planet Earth?
That sucks.
There's only 4.
Yeah, huh? What's the largest? I'm going to go Indian Ocean.
That is the smallest. The biggest ocean is Pacific.
Okay.
The Pacific, because they're on both sides of the United States.
I get it
if
now.
It wraps around.
Yeah. Got it.
Okay,
That was
got
my
that
second
one
choice.
wrong.
Yeah.
No good there. You're probably
Uh-huh.
not going to get this one right then. Probably this is probably the harder of the questions. This is the 9th grade question. Let's see if you made it into high school.
9th grade.
What are the 3 branches of government?
Judicial.
Check. The fact that you got the 1st grade question is unbelievable.
Yeah, well, you tricked me with the wording. I'm like, all right. You tricked me
Like
with
it's
the
an
wording.
SAT question.
You tricked me with the wording.
What color is the yellow banana when it's ripe?
Yes, judicial,
check.
Legislative.
Check.
Is it something with an R?
No.
Damn it.
There's no R in that entire word. There's no R in any of the words. So.
Is it with a C?
There's a C in there. Couple of them.
Yeah, this sucks. Fuck. Yeah, See, but who needs to know this in an everyday life? This is what proves my point. The education system is fucked up, boys.
Fucked up. So legislative, judicial, executive. Executive. Yeah, that one's the worst one. That's the one where the president's a part of. So fuck that one. Fuck that one.
Yeah.
All right.
You really want to talk about that? Yeah.
I'll give you an easier one for 10th grade. Here we go, Manny. What are the primary colors?
How many Sweet 16s did you go to in 10th grade? Bing, 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 bing. I got the answer right now.
38.
29. Close.
I did go to a lot of those. But what are the primary colors?
How many are there?
3.
Red.
Mm-hmm.
Blue.
Mm-hmm.
Yellow.
That's correct. You're going on to 11th grade. Here we go.
What's up, dude?
What is the chemical symbol for potassium?
Yeah, this fucking guy.
For potassium.
Yeah. A P.
Incorrect. That would make sense. P for potassium. It's K. K for potassium. You know where potassium comes from?
Bananas.
That's correct. It was a bonus question.
So I think, I get at least half a point back.
I'll give you half a point there. All right, this is the last question. This is the 12th grade question. I made it myself. Okay, this is for Caitlin Clark. All right. What is the capital of Iowa?
Des Moines. Not Des Moines. No, is it Des Moines? Something with like that. It's fucking it's something like it's not Des Moines.
Is that the answer you want to lock in, or are you going to go with something different?
Des Moines? I'm going with my gut.
That's correct. You passed the 12th grade. That's right.
And then I got a fucking scholarship to go to college, so suck me.
You got a 7 of 12. You got a 7 and somehow got all the easy questions wrong. 7 of 12, my friend. If you do math.
Yeah, but there's a curve, remember?
Only one person took the test. It's a 58%. And a 58 is a D.
But I would do extra credit because I know I've been here before. I do extra credit, and then I bump that up and we walk away with a C.
Do you want the extra credit question?
What's the extra credit question?
Give it to me. I had a feeling you might get here.
Yeah. As he writes it down, Google's, what is the hardest question to ask somebody? Yep.
Here is...
It's like, what number am I thinking right now? Yeah. For extra credit.
All right, we could do that. I'm going to write it down right here for you.
No.
That's
one
the
through
question
10.
for you.
1 through 10.
That's fine. I wrote it down right here. What number 1 through 10 did I write down on this piece of paper? And you get an
4.
automatic A. 10. Fail. You're the worst. I would have never written 4. You fail at school. That's it. You'll never become a doctor. And now because of that, people are going to comment on this video for you to come molest them at 9 o'clock at night or something like that.
Yikes. Listen, I'm not in that line of business. I still have a job because they're not asking me what kind of bananas they want in the morning or what the smallest planet is or what the formula of a fucking whatever the fuck it is. You know what they want to know?
Square.
Yeah. Okay.
Next week's episode, you could set up a small school district for me to answer some questions. But this week, you failed going back to school. It's just not for everyone. And it's not for you.
It's tough, man. Yeah, who would have thought? Indian Ocean, thought for sure that was a lock.
Yeah.
I thought 6 sides on a rhombus.
I'm going to double check that because now you're making me think the way you
thought
said
6 sides on a rhombus.
Yeah.
And if that's the
How
case,
many sides does a rhombus have?
We're editing this video.
That's 4. I was right. It's 4. You're wrong. Sorry. It's just a square.
Well, who the fuck calls a square a rhombus?
Well, because this is a square, but when it's this way, it's a rhombus.
Oh. How many squares do you know that go that way? Like how many shapes in your life have you actually seen where it's like a little sideways rhombus way? Rhombus way. Nothing. They don't even. That's the name of a street. Rhombus way. Yeah. Yeah.
The 18th rhombus way.
I'm just listening to "Are You Smarter Than the Fifth Grader" theme song right now. Like you are
and
not.
Fucking Becky's in the background. She's like, I'm better than you. Little girl.
We'll see. We'll see. Cool.
Yeah,
Great.
You would lose on that show. That's a tough show. That's a tough show.
Yeah, because they ask you shit that you learned on the first day 30 years ago.
Right. Yeah. They ask you shit. They're like, what kind of car did Stuart Little drive in the book? And you're like,
a Roadster. I would have got that right. Boom.
I fucking know that one. It was red.
Boom. Yeah. It's a Roadster. Yeah. Okay. Oh my God. Did Michael Corleone whack his brother Fredo?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's something you need to know.
Yeah, that not a fucking rhombus. Yeah. And where the fuck is Mercury? Where is Mercury in the solar system?
You don't know the song?
No.
From Drake and Josh? And they're like, the planets, there's 9 of them. Earth, Venus, Mercury. It's the sun, and then it goes Mercury, and then it goes Venus, and then it goes Earth. We're the 3rd rock from the sun.
Okay. So I wasn't even close with Mars. Got it.
Or Mars is in there. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, wait a minute. Is Mars actually, are we sure about these answers here? Professor?
I know it's correct. I don't know the order that it's in, but I know it's correct.
Okay.
Solar system here. Yeah, it goes Mercury, Venus, Earth, then Mars. I was right. I just forgot Mars is after us. Then Jupiter, then Saturn, then Uranus, then Neptune, which doesn't count anymore. Sometimes it counts. Who's the decision maker? I think we should vote.
I don't know.
If Pluto makes it in or not.
I'd have a beer bracket. All set. Okay, the brackets are set. These people are going. For our bracket, I'd have a beer March Madness beer bracket. It's Modelo versus Corona versus Michelob Ultra versus Bud Light. Okay? We need you to vote. You need to vote just like you've been voting. We appreciate everybody that has been voting. Few more votes and somebody will be crowned, and we will be apparently doing a case race to the winner. So
there can only be one beer.
Godspeed.
There can only be one beer.
Yes. Yeah. Looking forward to it. But yes, get out there and vote. It'll be on our Instagram story again. That's all I have for you guys tonight. We will be back again next week with the finals set in stone for the men's, the women's, and the I'd Have a Beer bracket challenge. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks again, ladies and gentlemen, for the 5K subs on YouTube. We appreciate you guys. Give a round of applause for yourselves out there.
Slam those buttons.
Murder those buttons. But yes, that's all we have for you guys tonight. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow us on all of our social media at IHAB Podcast. Hey, Mike.
I'd have a beer.
I'd have a beer.